So, I have to admit, I'm a little more excited about WrestleMania than I am this pay-per-view. I mean, it casts such a huge shadow over this entire time of year. What a way to start a predictions video. I mean, but you have all of this with the pointing. I mean, there's a door over here, but you can picture that it's the WrestleMania sign, but they point to it for a reason. They allude to the road to WrestleMania, and lucky for us, they take all us fans along with them. So, in this final oasis before we reach town, the final water stop before the finish line, let's bask in the essence that is Elimination Chamber. I'm Casualeann. These are my Elimination Chamber 2023 predictions. Come with me. While you have the time, give this video a like. Enable notifications after you subscribe to ensure that you know when Casualeann videos come out. First off, there's Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley in a mixed tag team match. The Judgment Day are hotter than ever, and Rhea Ripley, being the record-setting Iron Woman and winning the Royal Rumble, is just their latest accolade, albeit the most impressive. What's to be done for Edge, the booty-grabbing rated R superstar, and Beth Phoenix? Like, seriously, I thought there was about to be a sequel to the live sex celebration, and it was gonna be gritty. Anyhow, I'm adamant about legends getting victories sometimes. That way, when they do put over a younger star, it actually means something still. It would be sweet to see them get some official revenge after the I Quit match at Extreme Rules. But Rhea's going to WrestleMania. She needs to look as strong as she can. So I think either she and Finn Balor will win outright, or Balor may be the one to lose the match. If Edge pins him, then Rhea's momentum is safe. And if there's a match coming for Edge at the Showcase of the Immortals, he can jumpstart his own boost with a win, especially if he's particularly ruthless and violent in taking Balor down. I'm not sure, but let's go with Edge and Beth Phoenix defeating the Judgment Day. Next, we have the United States Championship being defended in the Men's Elimination Chamber. Austin Theory, our champion, versus Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest versus Bronson Reed versus Johnny Gargano versus Montez Ford. So much talent, gifted in-ring performers, star power amongst these names. There's like a negative 30% chance Gargano's winning this one, right? Poor Johnny Wrestling. It just seems that the larger audience hasn't taken to him as heavily as in NXT. There'll probably be at least a moment or two with he and Austin Theory. Maybe they'll start as the superstars who aren't in the pods. Who knows? It should be one incredible match though. I seriously doubt that Montez Ford will win either. They'll do what they normally do with him and use him for the heights-based highlights. Leaping off the cage, things like that. I hope it drives him forward though, whatever he ends up doing. But enough about who won't win. Who's gonna walk out of here actually United States champion? Man, I want Damian Priest to win so bad. If I had it my way, he would definitely go on another run with the title, but this time as an absolute monster. Just punishing everyone who dares to face him while Rhea, Finn, and Dom, sipping on some toilet wine, provide giggling commentary on the violent spectacle. Maybe not all of them at once. They could even have a week in obscenely patriotic garb, like head to toe, red, white, and blue gang outfits, but still with all the black makeup and whatnot. I'd crack up. Dang, this one's as hard to pick out as the mixed tag team match. It more than likely will be an Austin Theory retention. Sly, opportunistic after someone else has done a ton of the work. Maybe Seth Rollins as Theory's kind of final FU to him. Theory's probably got seen at WrestleMania too, the originator of the United States Championship Open Challenge and all that. But I'm gonna go with my heart here and say that Damian Priest emerges from the Men's Elimination Chamber in his second reign as United States Champion. Whew. So there's the battle of the big boys. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby MVP come save the almighty Lashley. Okay, Roman delivers Brock Lesnar to Bobby Lashley at Royal Rumble last year. Brock costs Bobby the United States Championship on Raw. Brock squeaks out a win, against Lashley at Crown Jewel. Bobby, in surprisingly satisfying fashion, eliminates Brock Lesnar at the 2023 Royal Rumble. Had enough of the BLs? Me too. Brock Lesnar has nothing left to prove, and I'm afraid that more feuding is only going to hurt Bobby's standing because Brock is pretty much untouchable at this point. I predict that Bobby Lashley defeats Brock Lesnar, but barely, to kind of mirror what happened at Crown Jewel. And Brock is so furious that he absolutely destroys Bobby Lashley after the match. This secures even more interest from MVP, Shelton Benjamin, and Cedric Alexander. They come out to save Lashley and prove that he needs to reunite the Hurt Business. In the Women's Elimination Chamber match to determine the #1 contender for Bianca Belair's Raw Women's Championship, Asuka, Carmella, Nikki Cross, Liv Morgan, Natalya, and Raquel Rodriguez will vie for that coveted spot. I believe Raquel will have a super strong performance. She may even dominate most of the match and net the most eliminations. Liv Morgan will love her pain, as she is wont to do these days. It'll get her eliminated. And Nikki Cross is gonna weird Carmella out. Maybe the Princess of Staten Island will get lucky and get eliminated before she has to face Nikki. Natalya will receive the hometown pop more than she did on SmackDown even. But even though Vince is not heading creative, I think the hometown win rule is still in effect. Natalya may be one of the first ones in and out. But ultimately, the Empress of Tomorrow is going to end all, to fly higher than the rest and give the EST all she can handle in a WrestleMania opponent. And for what's likely the main event, we have Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. For years, I've been entranced by the family dynamics of the bloodline, the Samoan Italian mob boss and his cohort of underlings, each with their own levels of motivations, morality, even loyalty. It's like this continuum. Roman's at the head, he's at the left here. Then there's Solo, without even a whiff of dissension. He's the cog, the unquestioning soldier, the henchman. Then there's Jimmy. He resisted at first. Remember the Nobody's B t-shirts that were on sale for about 5 minutes? But he saw the light soon enough, and he's been humming along with Roman's tune ever since. But then, farthest from the head of the table, there's the errant son, the passionate one, the one who was always the most resistant, Jey Uso. I agree with Roman. Sami broke up his family because when he left, that hard-won bond that he had with Jey, he left that there for him. He's not your brother, we are. And it's true. Roman told him, go find your own bloodline. Jey was even right. He suspected Sami all along, and when it was said and done, the bloodline's vulnerabilities were laid all over the canvas. But enough of me justifying the heels. That doesn't even cover how popular Sami is right now. The insiders call it white hot, and you can feel its energy every time Sami's on screen. I'm a victim of it too, especially after he and Cody appeared on Monday Night Raw together. I would love to see the two of them at WrestleMania. And I appreciate Cody making that feel like a possibility, because right before the Roman and Sami angle really heated up, they actually showed a match card for WrestleMania with Roman versus Cody on it. Like it was some foregone conclusion that Roman would beat Sami. I like to at least pretend that the last guy going for the championship before WrestleMania has a shot. Really, I think Clash at the Castle was the right time to dethrone Roman. The first UK pay-per-view in 3 decades, the Scotsman with all the wind at his back finally able to win the championship with the adulation of a live crowd? Heck yeah. But they didn't pull the trigger. Anyway, to the task at hand. Baron Corbin, before he got his behind handed to him, was absolutely right. Roman will annihilate Sami Zayn in Montreal in front of all of his people because he's Roman Reigns and he rolls with like 5,000 people. But Sami will be aware of this, and he may bring along Kevin Owens for backup just to make sure he's not completely alone in his fight. It won't matter though. Jey may make his choice here too, setting up an Usos, Sami, and KO undisputed tag team title match at Mania, or he could remain conflicted and leaning on his bond with his brother, dutifully defend their record-setting championship run, but still at Mania. Either way, Roman retains. So, what do you all think will happen at Elimination Chamber? Who's gonna lose and still be elevated in defeat? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, please comment on it, share and subscribe, and tap that bell icon to make sure you get notifications for when the videos come out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.